Ciao a tutti, Marcello here. Merry Christmas, turn-based lovers. As 2024 draws to a close, it's hard not to reflect on what an incredible year it's been for turn-based games. From thrilling new releases to jaw-dropping announcements, the sheer volume of content has been nothing short of overwhelming in the best way possible. Over the past year, I've shared countless overviews and showcased some truly exceptional indie titles through 7 episodes of the IndieShowcase, including this one. Now, to end the year with a bang, I've put together a list of 15 must-see RPGs that have recently been announced. Each of these promises to deliver unforgettable adventures, tactical depth, and all the turn-based goodness we love. So let's dive in. Let's start with an RPG that was announced about a month ago and has been stuck in my mind ever since. Blightstone is a dark fantasy turn-based roguelike where every decision can mean the difference between survival and ruin. Tasked with protecting the Earthglass crystal on a perilous journey to destroy the Blightstone, you'll face procedurally generated maps, environmental hazards, and dynamic weather systems that demand adaptive strategies. Combat shines with its freedom of character placement, status effects like poison or stun, and abilities ranging from traps to summoning allies. The game's resource management adds another layer of challenge, pushing you to balance health, blight levels, and party synergies. The game is expected to be released on PC in 2025, but there's no release date yet. Freshly announced during the Game Awards, Solasta II is undoubtedly a welcome return, building on everything the team at Tactical Adventures showcased in the first installment. In this sequel to Solasta Crown of the Magister, you'll assemble a party of 4 adventurers to traverse the unexplored continent of Nikos, a land steeped in mana and treated by the mysterious Shad wine. The game blends familiar tabletop mechanics like preparing spells, landing sneak attacks, and wielding divine smites with an open exploration system that lets you forge your own path through its dangerous wilderness and ancient ruins. No release date yet. RPGs that adapt to in-game choices are reaching impressive heights, offering stories of love, enemies becoming allies and vice versa, and remarkable freedom of action. Another title aiming to deliver all these possibilities is Legends of Awen, Rise of the Fianna. It transports you to a Celtic-inspired medieval fantasy world where might and magic intertwine in a richly crafted, story-driven CRPG. We still need to wait for Legends of Awen, as no release date yet has been announced. A purely strategic title cannot be missing from this indie showcase, especially because leaving out a promising project like Liegecraft felt like a real shame. Plus, the RPG elements are still prominently featured here. Liegecraft combines the grand strategy of 4X with the character-driven drama of RPGs, immersing you in the gritty politics and warfare of a medieval kingdom. As king, you manage a realm shaped by the ambition, flaws, and loyalties of your vassals, each with unique traits and relationships. Engage in real-time events like feasts, hunts, and duels, or lead armies in epic battles to expand your domain. In my opinion, Lichtmond delivers an auspicious sandbox experience with dynamic storytelling, intricate character systems, and customizable maps. No release date yet. perhaps the least RPG of this list, but a title starring the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with turn-based mechanics simply had to be included here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown reimagines the franchise universe in a bold, turn-based strategy format blending fast-paced combat with a deeply personal story. Each campaign spotlights a turtle, letting you customize their movesets to suit your style while battling the Foot Clan in dynamic, ever-changing arenas inspired by the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Featuring a graphic novel-inspired art style and 20 action-packed levels. No release date yet.
When the meteorite struck,
It's in my side with a 99% hitting chance, and it won't escape me. Chains of Freedom, with its premise, setting, and gameplay, is one of the titles I'm most eagerly anticipating. Set in a dystopian post-apocalyptic Eastern Europe teetering on collapse, you lead an elite squad through perilous missions as you unravel a sinister conspiracy involving rogue scientists, mind control, and a crumbling government.
and infidels.
The game's tactical combat demands precise decision-making, leveraging unique squad abilities, scavenged gear, and adaptive strategies to survive against overwhelming odds. We're able to play Chains of Freedom on PC sometimes in 2025.
Our freedom.
Another title to keep a close eye on is NITRO Gen Omega. Despite not being a huge fan of anime-style characters in video games, I'm drawn to it because the developers cite inspirations like Battle Brothers, Darkest Dungeon, and Fire Emblem for this project, and of course, because it features giant mechs you can pilot. This turn-based tactical RPG combines high-octane cinematic mech battles with a timeline-based combat system, letting you orchestrate every action-like scenes from a gripping anime. Customize your mechs, recruit procedurally generated pilots, and forge bonds aboard your airship, where rivalries and friendships shape both combat and story. No release date yet. Tabletop gaming enthusiasts are likely pulling their hair out or rolling dice all over the place right now with the announcement of RuneQuest Warlords. This digital adaptation of the renowned tabletop game invites you to the mythical world of Gloranta, where you command armies of heroes, creatures, and spellcasters in large-scale, turn-based strategy battles. Step into the shoes of a tribal warlord during a desperate struggle against the Chaos Orders, mastering rune-based magic to turn the tide of battle. The game's grid-based combat rewards tactical mastery with zones of control, diverse unit types, and powerful runes tied to the gods. Only a coming soon on PC. A race against time, specifically 6 hours. 6 hours to escape a mysterious underground facility and evade a strange alien presence. These are the premises of the RPG, The Time I Have Left, which blends exploration and clue hunting with a combat system focused more on survival than offense. With the ticking clock governing gameplay, you must guide Aline through desolate corridors, solve puzzles, and uncover the secrets behind her grim predicament. The game features a reactive turn-based combat system where you must outsmart and door grotesque enemies in combining strategy with precision timing. Exploration is key, as uncovering hidden clues and unlocking skill trees bolsters Aline's chance of survival. The game also boasts stunning visuals and a narrative-driven progression system emphasizing the tension of limited time while encouraging replayability. Currently in development, I'm a bit concerned that the Kickstarter campaign didn't go as the developer expected, so we'll have to wait for potential developments. Conquest Tactics Realm of Sin plunges you into a dark fantasy world brimming with peril and intrigue, blending X-based tactical combat with roguelite exploration. The commander, your every move, whether rotating units for the perfect flank or managing the rising threat level on the world map, shapes the fate of a realm mired in sin. The unique sin system ensures your decisions carry weight, influencing encounters, alliances, and the story's outcome. If I've piqued your interest, remember you can try Conquest Tactics for yourself thanks to the demo available on Steam. As for the release date, there's no specific information yet. In Dice Gambit, you are thrust into the depth-laden shoes of a noble family of inquisitors, charged with purging neo-tallies of chromatic monsters while juggling societal intrigue and legacy building. The game's innovative dice-based tactical combat keeps each skirmish dynamic, allowing you to re-roll, combine, and strategically use dice to unleash devastating attacks. With over 200 abilities and a flexible class system, the possibilities for unique character builds are endless. Beyond battle, navigate a world of eccentric nobles, forge alliances, uncover secrets, and shape your lineage by managing marriages and heirs to craft a family of unmatched prowess. Without a doubt, after trying it out, it's one of the titles I'm most excited about in 2025. The demo is available now. The term XCOM-style combat system has become a standard for describing games with tactical combat featuring cover mechanics, skills to deploy, success percentages, and more. Wild Tactics, a fascinating strategy game starring anthropomorphic animals, makes excellent use of these dynamics and recently showcased a gameplay trailer. The setting is the noir-inspired city of Clowville, where anthropomorphic animals fight for survival and where you must assemble and command a team of quirky misfits. But the battlefield isn't the only place relationships matter. Team dynamics evolve based on friendships, rivalries, and even grudges, offering buffs or debuffs that reflect the squad's chemistry. With a gripping narrative spanning 15 missions, a 50s aesthetic, and deep character backstories, you'll unravel conspiracies, manage your base, and upgrade weapons to lead your squad through a city plagued by crime and corruption. We do not have a release date yet. Inkshade immerses you in a sinister strategy game orchestrated by a cryptic game master. Set within a surreal world of wooden miniatures and ink-stained chambers, you'll guide a crew of customizable pieces to conquer lands, acquire an airship, and chart a course to the fabled abyss. Each run presents fresh challenges and the constant threat of failure, as fallen foes can be recruited into your ranks, willingly or not, with evolving tactics, unlockable classes, and puzzle-filled exploration. Every decision tightens the web of intrigue spun by the Game Master. The release date is yet to be announced. Veilfall True Strength plunges you into a world on the brink, where the veil that shields humanity from its nightmares is beginning to tear. You lead a resistance against an empire that has shattered your homeland, battling both mortal foes and otherworldly terrors. This turn-based strategy RPG demands sharp tactical thinking, as every move generates fatigue, pushing you to carefully manage resources and balance risk. With customizable skills, equipment optimization, and innovative strive system for extra actions at a cost, your choices will shape your team growth and survival. No release date yet, but a demo available on Steam. And we wrap up this 7th and final episode of the 2024 Indie Showcase with a tactical RPG deeply rooted in Germanic folklore. It's called Eldritch Tactics Lichtmond and takes place in the eerie purgatorial realm of Anders Welt. You must just use light magic or the corrupting power of darkness. Each decision impacts not only the strength of the main hero but also their allies. Eldritch Tactics blends might and strategy in a way that feels both grand and intimate. The game's dynamic system, where units can be permanently lost or even turned against you, adds a layer of tension to every turn. I have no clues about its release date yet. This video ends here. Let me know what you think about these games in the comments below, and remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also consider supporting us through all our pages. Merry Christmas. Ciao.